Hi, I am Kajer on Two Wheels and I am once again at Paiva to test drive that's a lot of bikes to test. This one, the Super Ténéré. So, actually a long time ago I test drove one of these with off-road tires and I kinda liked it, but the tires were kinda weird. Also, I was a great big noob and this was the biggest bike I had ever ridden, so I was very intimidated by it. So this time, and after having driven the whole competition, VFR 1200, KTM 1090 Adventure, Africa Twin, Cross Tourer, now I can properly review this one and compare it with the other ones. I expect this one to be a spectacular bike. Prices are 13k for the normal, almost 16k, 15,800 and something for this one with electronic adjustable suspension and cruise control, etc. So, quick front to back. I have what appears to be a tubeless tire, a 110 width tire at the front. No, it's radial actually, it's not tubeless. But the rim can support a tubeless tire, I think. Yep, this is a tubeless, not a tube type, but the rim, from the looks of it, seems to support a tube type tire. The rear one is a 150 width. I cannot take a look down there, but I know it is a 150, so it's 110 at the front, 150 at the rear. Dual front disc brakes. This one does not seem to have ABS. It is an off-road machine after all. Not really sure if it does have ABS. I don't see this. Oh, it does have. I see the sensor over there. So this one does have ABS. Front and rear, obviously. This specific limited edition, restricted to 25 units, has these bars, these extra lights, hand guards, these huge cases, these huge side cases, etc. These protections on both sides, etc, etc, etc. So you won't be seeing this on a new bike, but you will be seeing this 1200cc engine with 100 and something horsepower and lots of torque. Doesn't really matter when you reach a certain point. Okay, you have a machined swing arm, you have a pretty big disc brake at the rear. That's pretty big, seriously. You have a big comfy seat, these huge side cases. You have LED rear everything, rear lights, rear indicators. The front, how is the front? Let me see, how is the front? Where is the emergency lights? Oh, here it is. Let's see. Ooh, I like these LED indicators at the front also. I like these quite a lot. Take these off. Oh, very important. Drive shaft, not a chain. The drive shaft. That's lovely for those who don't really like to do maintenance on their bikes. Okay. Let's see how this one rides. So let's get on her the proper way. How to properly get on one of these? You step on the foot peg here, you hit your brake just so it doesn't slide back, and you just climb onto it like this. Okay, don't do it the way I did it with the Africa Twin, which is putting your foot on the ground and trying to hop over. It's going to end badly, and usually with a knee to the side case. So let's get this up, recording. Turn it on. Same dash as the FJR, so I'm used to it. You can change a lot of things on this electronic suspension. So how do I do this? It's these buttons here. No, standard. How do I? Oh, it's the trigger for the menu. Gear. Okay, this. Range, fuel. I'm just going to highlight this one. Oh, I have to start it. Nice rumble. Ah, here we go. I'm just changing the menu. Let's go for this one. So I can choose this or this. Self-explanatory. Oh, it's coming up. It's rising. It's rising. Come on. I'm going to stand up to help her come up. Come on. Okay, there we go. But this is not what I want because I'm a single driver, so I'm just going to go down. Down, 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 down. Takes quite a while. Anyone? No. Come on. Oh, it does have ABS. Okay, so now I want to do this, and I want to go into this standard mode. Leave it at standard. And for each one of these, no. And for each one of these, standard, soft, or hard, you can then tune it. I'm going to put it standard +3, so just slightly stiffer from standard because of the road, which is relatively flat. Ooh, there's very little movement on this gear shift. And let's go. It is a pretty tall bike, but wowee, doesn't feel tall. Look, Ma, I'm moving around a very heavy bike with no issues whatsoever. Except stalling. Sitting position is, as you would expect, bolt upright with a very, very, very comfortable seating position. Very, very comfortable seat. Sorry, not sitting position. Seat. And pretty torquey, even in third gear at what seems to be 50 kph. Oh, this is adjustable. I have put it on the lowest setting. Relatively easy, but not really doable on the go. You have to undo these two screws and then push these plates out, and then you can move it back up and down, and then you push the plates back in to lock it in place and screw it to really lock it in place. Holy moly, this is nice to ride. It feels much bigger than, for example, the Versys 1000. Much bigger. Feels really huge, but it rides like a much smaller bike. So one thing I have just noticed is that this bike is absolutely spectacular to ride standing up. It's so easy to ride standing up on this one. This is quite a steep uphill. So where am I gonna go? Not that way. It is very easy to ride like this, very comfortable. I could say this is the, at least for my height, 1.74 meters, the best one yet. It is pretty, lots of torque, even at low revs. It is pretty easy. The handlebars are at the perfect height. The foot pegs are really comfy, even with tennis shoes. So I can just ride it standing up pretty easily. Just gonna turn around here. Like this. No feet down, no feet down, no feet down, no nothing. Look at the sight these guys have every morning. Lucky bums. Look at that. Wow-wee, huh? Okay, I'm going to drop the clutch at this speed into first. The shaft has a rubber thingy. Oh, dirt track? Oh yeah. Why the hell not? Oh, it does have traction control also, which is on T mode. So nice to do this like this. Hang on. Second. Oh, nifty. Oh, what have I just found? Let's go this way. Yeah, this isn't proper off-roading, okay? It's just a bit of unpaved road, but it's like I always say, frankly, 90 and a lot % of these are going to be doing exactly this. And it is super comfy for this, and I could stand here nearly all day. It is that comfy. Even when the pavement goes to crap, it's still awesome. Stupid easy, stupid easy. I'm going to go back up and do it again, but this time in Portuguese. out on the test track, but first I would like to do a little test. Suspension is for preload is for just one person, me, and suspension is at its softest dampening setting. So we are going to brake from 100 to knots. Full brake since it has ABS. 3, 2, 1, brake. Oh, that was impressive. It just dived and then it set back up, reset, but it didn't wobble, just went down, stop. At its set, at its softest. Now let's put it on the hardest. Just missed it, like this, standard hard. I have already set up hard to be +3. These minor settings, you have to do it when stopped, meaning you can set up before the trip that soft is going to be soft -3, let's say off-road. Standard is 0 and hard is +3 for highway. So I'm going to see if I don't have anyone behind me. I don't. Stop from 100 to knots. 3, 2, 1, stop. See, it just dived, stopped, and then came back up. Pretty nice. Pretty nifty indeed. Now it is on its hardest setting because I'm going to be doing the test track, and for the test track I'm going to go into mode sport. Oh, this is a lot more. Whoa, look at this. Normal, sport. It's a different beast altogether. It seems like I have two engines. A lot more reactive. And TCS, I'm going to put it in modes. I'm not sure if mode 1 is on or off. I think is the least intrusive and 2 is the most intrusive. I'll be overtaking this guy very quickly indeed in second gear, full. Here we go. Here we go indeed. Let's see how this goes on the test track. Such a big machine. Oh, one thing I like, standing up is so comfy. Look at this. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. No hand. Look, ma, no hands. Whoops. Look, ma, no hands. Cuckoo. Jazz hands. Wow. Oh, it also has heated grips, which you can set up right now. See? Those three little thingies? That's heated grips, top and no heated grips. Awesome sauce. I hope I don't scrape the panniers. Oh, I'm very far from scraping the panniers, but wow! This rides spectacularly well, and it is a lot of fun. Look, 80 kph or 70. This is as fast as I do it on my XJ6. This is very easy. Look at this. Okay, this is not what this bike is for, but it does it. Oh, pine cone in the middle of the road. How nice. Very nifty. Very nifty bike, this. And the big rock in the middle of the road. What the hell is going on? Ooh, on its harshest setting you can really feel this. All of these little bumps. And sport mode is very sensitive on the throttle. just a little jolt and off it goes. It really is sports. It's not just a little letter there. You feel it on the throttle. Throttle response is miles stronger. Another little detail I like is that it has projector headlamps, and both projector headlamps have the low beams, and they are both high beams, so you're going to have as much illumination on this bike stock as a car. 2 headlamps. Awesome. Okay. That also means if you put HIDs in there, you should be able to have also HIDs high beams, which is awesome. Oh, this one in, let's see if I can feel a difference. Hard, it's, whoa. Now I'm going to change it into soft, and there's a difference. Oh, there's a really big difference. Does have a growl. And it brakes pretty well, and even when heavy braking and the rear goes slightly skittish, it ain't that bad. Now let's see if I can change TCS. No, traction controls only when stopped, so I'm going to stop here quickly. TCS mode 2, let's see what this does. Doesn't really like to keep at these revs, likes to go like it's different riding this and riding mine at these speeds here. But it does have quite a remarkable limit. No limit riding this one. No, too dangerous here. Oh, come on. I had a dishwasher in front of me. So yeah, this rides like any old bike. It looks, and when you're riding you have the feel of it being a huge bike, but then riding per se it feels like a much lighter bike, handles like a much lighter bike. Oh, TCS 2 is a bit more permissive. Look at what I have just done. I'm gonna turn around here, check out the slow speed maneuvering. Oh, it turns on a dime. See this? This was me. See this big line of rubber? And that was me accelerating. So that was TCS 2. Let's try TCS 1, and doing a U-turn on an incline is a very, very bad idea. Let's try TCS 1. This asphalt is very slippery. Let's see what TCS 1 allows me to go on. Could have waited for me, numbnuts. I think TCS 2 is the more invasive one. Yeah, it is the more invasive one. And so now a little bit of off-roading again. See, this bike can also do it. Any bike can do this. I've brought my XJ6 here. Thing is, this is very comfortable to do this on. Very comfortable indeed. It's very easy. I could actually do this sitting down, but standing up on this bike is just so comfy and it just feels so natural. Mine Sport, yeah, that's why I was bumping everywhere. So now it's a lot smoother because now I am in touring mode, which is the proper mode. Oh, I'm in hard, so this is why this is feeling so weird. Okay, now I'm in soft mode. So soft, suspension, throttles on standard, and suddenly it is a lot easier to do this. Let's go through the deepest. On the deepest stuff, it just keeps on going. The center line of this is filled with loose grit, very deep loose grit, and I can feel the bike going wobbly. No issues, zero issues. Yeah, no problemo. I think I'm going to make this also my test track for off-road machines. I'm going to start bringing them here, because frankly this is not too much. It does allow you to feel a little bit. I can put the wheel on slightly deeper loose rock so I can feel it, and that's just about it. Let's go down there. Ass back, so I have some traction. Oh yeah, baby. Such a nice bike. This is such a nice bike. Oh, okay, sideways against the wind is a really bad idea because I'm almost about to topple over. Yeah, there's a pretty strong breeze here, so I have to turn around. That's the only problem with these big bikes, that it's hard to reach the ground, so it gets a bit weird. I'm going to stop her here. Lady, you're not gonna topple on me, are you? Let's turn her off. Great little bike. I'm going to try this out next, fast riding somewhere, just to feel the wind protection. Oh, the way to do this is you undo this, then open these plates to the side like this, and then you push it back down. I'm not going to do that particular operation. There is a lot of wind here. It's pushing me, literally. So yeah, that's the Yamaha Super Ténéré. Between all of those I've tried, this is easily as good as all the others, and it's cheaper, and it has advantages over a few of the others, like the drive shaft, like the electronics, which are nice, and some of the baser versions of the other ones also don't have. So whoa. So for 16K, this is a pretty good one. I'm just going to park it over there to avoid the wind. And the cat. Better park there. Much better. Miles better now. Small addendum, and I have ridden fast. This works pretty well, but I forgot to tell about one thing. This little button is the cruise control. Thing is, this cruise control works in a bit of a weird fashion. Is that sometimes it doesn't turn on, and usually when the cruise control refuses to turn on, it is actually a pretty idiotic place to turn on cruise control. So either it has a tilt sensor together with a distance sensor, for example, 2 turns, turn it on, and now it doesn't turn on. Why do you do this to me? I don't understand. It's weird. Whenever I really can, it turns on. When I can't, it doesn't. I can't really fathom why, to get it into a predictable pattern. If I use it normally, it always works. If I try to use the cruise control like an idiot, like for example now, which is a really idiotic place, it's not going to turn on. Let's try it now. No cruise control. Let's try 100 kph. No cruise control. Fifth gear. No cruise control. Nothing. Come on. But as you saw, back there I just turned on the cruise control and it just went easily. Let's go up to 100. Stay here for a few seconds. Maybe it requires a few seconds above a certain speed. And only then will it turn on. Let's see now. No. Turn it on. Stay on target. Stay on target. Nope. It only turns on at particular times, but usually it's true. Usually it's right. When I can't turn it on, I shouldn't. So this is weird. There's something at work here which I don't quite understand. So yeah, small addendum. So that's the Yamaha Super Ténéré. What a great bike. I would buy this if I had the money. Yes, this one I would definitely buy. So that's it. Cager out.